We're up and ready. It's a little early in the morning, but we're ready and off to go see the doctor. So, good morning, guys. Forgot to say good morning. Last night I slept a little-ish better. Not really. I stayed still as much as possible. But I'm excited to go see this doctor and see what we can do. We have my last poop test from the last doctor, and we have my acceptance letter from my cardiologist saying I'm a-okay to do a colon and endoscopy for my cardiologist. So we already got some things checked off the list, so let's go start advocating. So we are off at this beautiful 10 a.m. morning to see the GI, the new GI, the GI that hopefully won't ignore my other chronic illnesses. Right, babe? He's so quiet this morning.
Tired, don't feel good, so
we're all tired. He was up late playing video games with his boyfriend.
Well, by now we're like, we're, what is it, a common law marriage between me and Jed.
Oh, there you guys go.
One TRICARE, that's why.
There you guys go. You guys have it right there. He wants TRICARE.
Even though that doesn't exist in Florida, but anyways.
Anyway. Really, that exists in other places.
Common law?
Whatever.
Yeah, that Florida doesn't recognize them.
Anyway, of course not. But anyway, someone's gonna comment, I have that. Sorry.
No, the other states have it, just Florida.
We're not educating people on that. Well, it hurts being in the car now, so that's not a good thing. But for this appointment, we're gonna tell him or them, I don't even know who we're saying, a girl or a man, female or male. But we're going to tell him all about my stomach, how bad the other doctor was, how we need this endo and colonoscopy to see what's going on inside, and we need this to happen today or tomorrow, or we need to advocate. We need to make this happen within a week. Hopefully that happens. We just gotta wish for the best and just push for it. So that's all we could hope for. But let's see what happens. We're excited. We're pumped. We're gonna make it happen. So some of the issues I am experiencing are abdominal pains, horrible stomach pains, a lot of the stomach pain area. My mom likes to say the mouth of the stomach in Spanish. That's how she says it. I was gonna say it reverse, mouth of the stomach. That is such a child of a Hispanic person to do. Anyway, that's where it literally feels a lot of pressure and pain. I get a lot of sharp pains in the intestinal areas. A lot of bloating in my stomach area, and a lot of cramping sensations. A lot of people ask me, do you have nausea? I have none of that whatsoever. I actually prefer that than anything, but this pain is such a different sensation I've ever felt. I've never had this pain before, so we need to get this figured out. Even having just my seatbelt on is just too much for me. Just like one little touch and it's just so much for me. So breathing kind of is a little bit overwhelming sometimes, so being in the car is too much, so we need to get this going. I walk like a little old lady now. I just can't keep up with walking.
Get you a cane.
Paul wants to get me a cane. Not happening.
My grandmother has plenty of it.
Not happening. I don't even think a cane will help. I'd be like this, like with one cane, and I think I would fall over. I wouldn't obtain my balance very well, so those are the things I'm going to tell him. And then of course tell him I'm in bed just so much because I just can't keep up with the walking. It just tires me out a lot. And then of course I'm in my wheelchair / transport chair. So I say transport chair / wheelchair so you guys can get an idea what it is.
Well, the transport chair doesn't have the big wheel in the back that you can wheel yourself. It's just 4 small wheels so someone can push you. That's all it is.
I don't know if I would get an actual wheelchair because
You're never going to wheel yourself around, and it's heavier, and I don't want that in the back of
But the one that Jackie's getting, supposedly, I've been already recommended by my cardiologist because of my POTS and this heat, and plus, now with these stomach issues, if I have these horrible flares, I don't even know what I'm having. It's a possibility even more. I may need a wheelchair, but I've been already recommended to get, you know, a wheelchair by insurance. But Jackie's wheelchair and Julian's wheelchair, I know who Julian is. They told me, yeah, you should get the one that we're getting. It's awesome. You know, insurance will definitely go through for you because I have amazing insurance. But the thing is that it is light. It is easy to carry around. It apparently weighs like about 13, 15 pounds. But I'm just like, how long will I go for wheeling? That's what I think about. I'm like, I wouldn't wheel myself around. But I have some moments that I'm just like, look at Paul. I'm like, I want to look at that. And Paul didn't hear me. And I'm like, fine, I'll.
She'll start scooting forward, and it's like this frustrated little girl trying to scoot forward in the transport chair. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, and I'm like, fine, I'll do it myself. But I'm not getting so far. So maybe those are the seconds that I'm like, I guess I'll just move myself.
Well, Jackie's wheelchair, it's not electric wheelchair, but it has assistance.
Yeah.
So as soon as you start wheeling yourself forward, it actually pushes you forward a little bit to make it easier for you to wheel yourself around, since, you know, Jackie isn't the strongest one because she's always feeling tired, weak, whatever it is.
Yeah.
That helps a lot, so that if she's in a store, she can successfully wheel herself around, and maybe that's what we want for you, so I can just drop you off at the door and don't have to worry about you.
Thanks, but so debating on what I get diagnosed, if I have flare-up moments like this, like these situations, like, because I know certain people like Paul, he has Crohn's and he gets flare moments. If I get diagnosed with whatever, or it's an easy fix, and they tell me, well, you will have flares, I'm gonna be like, this is a pretty bad flare. I am bedridden. I can't walk. I'm not having this. I'm sorry. I guess we're pointing towards, I guess I'm gonna have to look at getting a wheelchair because I'm already dealing with POTS, and POTS does affect me pretty badly. And then flaring moments, all right, then this is gonna have to be adjusted mildly. So, well, we're here. Let's see how it goes.
So this is your next appointment. You guys are all set. See, if you go down there, they can schedule it, so hopefully they can get the test scheduled before you come back for the 13th. And we'll need those results.
Well, this is a fun hospital visit, right, Orion? Every time I point the camera at him, he just literally shies away from the camera. He's camera shy. Okay. We're good, thank you.
Alright,
Come here.
Finish.
He's like, I want to go in the elevator
Alright.
with them.
Finish.
But anyway, so from what I realized, we're doing a lot of gallbladder experiments.
Sure.
Sure, we're going with that. On my gallbladder. Testing. We're doing a lot of testing on my gallbladder. I think the doctor thinks there's problems with my gallbladder.
Probably.
But we're getting all the testing out of the way, and we're going to do them all tomorrow. I'm now nervous, like my appendicitis. I may need my gallbladder removed. That was the worst pain possible. So if I need to get my gallbladder removed, I'm going to be very nervous. But we're getting it all done, and we're going to do it all tomorrow. So we're doing another hospital visit tomorrow and doing every single test tomorrow. Every time I go up to a secretary, I'm like, I'm in pain. Get me the nearest appointment possible.
They just look at you and go, I don't know what to do for it.
No, I get the closest appointment, so I'm ecstatic. Now we're off to do blood work in the hospital. So we're getting everything knocked out. I'm very proud of us. We're doing amazing. Everybody's saying all to me. No, they're saying all to this little one. So, let's summarize what has happened today. We went to go see the doctor. The doctor was amazing. We loved him. He was so considerate, great bedside manner, amazing. So he didn't jump into a colon and endoscopy. He wants to rule out things first. He thinks possibly it's my gallbladder. Now that's somewhat interesting because I already had appendicitis, so now I'm removing another body part possibly. So great, let's give me my body more empty space, why not? So that's fun, isn't it? But then tomorrow we have a bunch of testing left to do. So we're going to do an ultrasound of my gallbladder, do blood work, and then do like an IV, and it's going to warm me up apparently, and then go straight to my gallbladder and check out how my gallbladder's doing. But let's see how that goes. So we have back-to-back tests tomorrow, so we'll be in the hospital all day, so I'm excited. And it was pretty funny because we went to go to the scheduling department. I was like, I'm in pain. That's how you advocate. I'm in pain. And it worked perfectly. So I was super excited. Paul laughed, of course. But that's how you do it, guys. That's how you do it. But he said he's ruling things out little by little, so that's great. But after that, if it's not the gallbladder, we're going to go to colon and endoscopy. And of course he said we're gonna take care of me. He's gonna do the best he can, and that's what I like. I like being heard, and I'm excited for that. And then he kind of thinks possible ideas he has is Crohn's, and then of course let's see if I can pronounce it right, celiac disease. And I told him, I was just like, how can I have celiac disease? Because when I do gluten-free, that kills me. I can't do it. But he's just like, well, you can have it, but there could be something else playing into this, of course. And I was like, ugh. And he was just giving me great options. And of course, I was just like, and I don't get rashes when I eat bread or gluten or any of that stuff. And he's just like, each patient is different in their own way. You know, I've had patients who do have it, and they had rashes once or twice with this condition. So he's just like, be happy you don't have rashes. And I was just like, got it. So he is ruling out everything, and that's what I like. I like that he's not automatically going straight to colon and endoscopy. And I thought that's what we had to do since from the other GI. So we're ruling things out. And that's what I like. I'm excited for all these testings. I'm excited for answers. I'm hoping I don't have to get another body part removed from my system. That's a little bit too many. I know a lot of people have had a lot of surgeries in their lives. For my ears, probably about 4 surgeries for my ears. Appendicitis. So far doing good. 5. And then possibly gallbladder. 6. A little bit too many surgeries. You know, some people, such as my mother, has never had a surgery. So, I'm getting up there. But I know a lot of people have had it worse and had a lot more surgeries. But still, I need to quit it with these surgeries. But I may not even have a gallbladder issue. It could be something else. But he's ruling it out, and I like that. So, stay tuned for tomorrow to see how all my issues or all my testing goes. So super excited to get all this out, rule everything out, and then go to this doctor's appointment next and see if I really do need this colon and endoscopy. We're excited and we're ready to get this done. So bye guys.